Well, hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. And we are diving into the world of sports today. And we are here with my friend Tom Chris. How are you, Tom?
I'm great, Matt. It's great to see you.
You too. And Tom is in Orlando. And Orlando is all things Disney and of course their upcoming gay Disney weekend that comes up here at the beginning of June. But you've got something special that it's in its second run, Pride Cup. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Yeah, no, we're really excited. So in 2018, we got inspired to add sports to the weekend. And so I think the girls, Allison at Girls in Wonderland, had considered it as well. And so, we founded this nonprofit, KindRED Pride Foundation. And last year, we produced the first annual Pride Cup, and we had six sports.
Yeah.
And it was great. So, and this year we are adding a couple sports. So I think we're having 8 sports this year.
Okay.
And we're really, I think, we have 100 golfers that we're going to, so I think we're going to, do some great stuff. And on the golf, we're working with the Pride Chamber, which is part of the NGLCC.
Yeah.
And so it's benefiting them. So it's really, we're really excited, so we've got kickball, beach volleyball, pickleball is going to be huge too. We're actually last year we hosted it at the USTA National Campus here in Orlando, which we're so lucky to have. This year they're doing some construction over there, so we're not going to have the pickleball there. But we've got the high school, which is right next to the park that we're using, and so we're actually going to add the basketball courts for pickleball because we're doing, it's just so popular now.
Pride Cup is part of KindRED Pride, and that's we just interviewed Allison as part of your team there, and that's all about the same weekend with the Red Shirt Challenge. So, and I see you have red in your background, so it seems like it's all very unified.
Yeah, no, Red Shirt Pride Day is a huge, with everything that's happening in Florida right now. Who would think that, I was having a discussion with someone and we were talking about, since we've been doing this event since 2009, we've celebrated the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Celebrated the DOMA.
Yeah.
And now here we are, and we're going backwards. Like, what in the world is happening? So it's so important, and we really are excited to get people, our community and allies, to wear red on the first Saturday of June, which happens to be June 3rd this year.
Yeah.
And using the hashtag RSPD.
Mm-hmm.
And flock to Florida and getting people to really stand with Florida. And you mentioned we were at Miami Beach Pride.
Yeah.
And Shangela was there, and Sandra Bernhardt, both of them were there. And they are standing with Florida. And Shangela said, until I can no longer stand here, I will be with you, Florida, and walking with you. So it's really cool.
No, I think it's important. This is not all of our first time at the rodeo, so to speak, and you're at ground zero, and I think it's important not only for all of us to show our support around the country, with our Red Shirt Challenge that same weekend, but just doing everything we can to be there and be with you, and because we, I think together we can make a difference and make and look at it long term, that it's not going to be this way forever.
No, we have to make a difference. I mean, we have been around a little while, just looking at the camera. But the reality is that this is not acceptable. I mean, we're not going backwards. That's not going to happen. And so, I think sport, having the Pride Cup, sport kind of transcends a lot of those lines because people, can get along in a different way on a sporting field versus we've had lots of allies playing in gay sports since their inception, and that's because the gay leagues are run so well and the tournament system is so good that they want to be a part of it because it's just organized, and it's a great way for people to be able to continue to participate, and the competition is good.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I've noticed that you've got some great partners out there. Everything from WeHo Dodgeball, Outloud Sports, and so forth. So it seems like you really kind of pulled together some of the other organized organizations and to make this a success.
Right. So, we've been to the Sin City Classic now for 5 years in Las Vegas, and that's a great tournament. And so The Pride Cup is very similar. You know, I feel like we're a sister tournament to them in that we have an umbrella and then you bring in the best producers of those events. So, you know, I think we're kind of following up on what they're doing. But I will say, in addition to those partners, this year, the Tampa Bay Rays have already come in and sponsored the event. We're working with the USTA also in Orlando. We're lucky to have the national campus for the USTA here. They're coming in as a sponsor. And then we've had some great calls. And I think the PGA is going to be a part of this. And so, how cool is that? We've got a trans golfer, Haley Davidson, that's going to play in the tournament. And so the tournament, not to scare anyone away. So the golf is really going to, it's a golf outing. It's not a tournament. So let me use the right terminology. And so it's going to be just a lot of fun. So whatever your level, you know, come and participate. But the fact that we're getting the PGA and USTA and, you know, I think we're hoping Billy Beam will be here from Major League Baseball. So really having some great support. So you're right in that, and that's what we have to do. You know, we have to continue to push to get more and more people involved and aware.
I love all this. I'm even gonna. I'll probably even talk to you later about trying to figure out if I can come down there for that because just like last year, I've got to go to LA, and so but it's that weekend, so I can strategically come to Orlando, then go to or LA from Orlando. So we'll have to see if we make that work.
Well, you've been with us before, and we'd love to have you back. So that is for sure. We'd love to have you come back.
Well, thanks, and thanks so much for just being here and sharing a little bit about your story and with our audience here.
Oh yeah, we love it. So thank you so much for including us and for the opportunity to let people know what we're doing here in Orlando. And you know, our hashtag is Play with Pride. So you know, anyone interested, it's the pridecup.com. They can find out more, and we'd love to have as many people as we can get.
You got it. Well, thanks again now.
All right, Matt, take care. Bye-bye.